Okay, got a new plan here on this shuttle, hydroponic shuttle. I'm going to make a meteor. I'm going to turn this into a meteor, like it hit out here somewheres. And I'm going to have two guys. I'm going to paint them up white, and it's going to be like they're repairing, they're working on it. Under here. And here's another guy. Paint them up white, bend them around, make it look like they're trying to remove this object. So now what I've done here is I've cut up several pieces of this foam. Remember that? I've cut it up in slices and glued it together with this craft glue right here. This is the stuff I use for foam. Okay. And I glued it on here to give it a base because it needs to look like it's got a hole torn in there. I don't want to remove none of this. I'm just going to put this on top. But I need to make it where it looks like it's rigid around the edge. So what I'm going to do is take this this razor blade here and just kind of tear off along the edge. Make it real shard, torn. And then I got to paint it to look like a meteor has struck the ship down here. That's getting pretty torn up looking there. Okay, now this can be a little more jagged, but not. It needs to finish drying. I haven't finished drying. It hadn't finished drying. Man, I can take scissors and kind of nip at it. I need to let it dry. I just stuck this on there, and my excitement is taking over. But if I take the scissors and just make little cuts in it in places, it may look more like a big rock. And my LED is supposed to be in today, and I can run the LEDs up into this department and put one under here. It's getting cut up pretty good. I need to cut some in the middle here. Maybe twist a little bit. Yeah, I need to let it dry. Just not one for sitting still very long. That's why I'd rather use hot glue. And maybe I should have. But I remembered about that glue and I haven't used it in a while and I wanted to check it out. The knees look chewed up pretty bad. Pretty good. Pretty good, pretty bad. I'm going to cut some little bitty spots here too. Don't want any factory look to it. I want to and then set that under there somehow. Now I may have to hot glue that under there. But I'll go ahead and paint it before I do that. But another thing I was doing too is doing some stippling here. Some black around this here. I just take a little bit of washed out black here, slightly dab my brush in it, try to wipe it off, and just kind of stipple around here. Kind of give it an older look. And it'll hide some of my glue spots. If I let that dry, I could come back and add some more. Then I've made this wire here out of this rope looking stuff here. Right there. Get it out of there. Cooperate. Get it out, get it out, get it out. And you can probably find other colors. Some kind of heavy yarn, or not, well, you know, something that ain't fluffy. And then I just took some glue, put on my fingers here. A lot of glue on both fingers. And just line these up and just kind of ran it through there. Put that glue on there, straighten them out a little bit. And then just laid it away, let it dry. Lay it to the side. Lay it to the side and let it dry. So, the stippling, like I said, give it kind of an old look. And it hides some of the glue spots, like some of them in here. It ain't gonna hide it a lot, but it's gonna hide it some. And it'll give it that old look. Fixing to put some more black in here. And I'm just putting just like a dot in there, just a drop. Maybe 2 drops. And I'm spraying a little bit of water. A lot more water than paint. I don't want to load this brush up with it. I just want it just lightly touching the ends. I might even just wipe some of it off. I don't know if anything decays or looks weathered in space or not, but this one is. Yeah, it's a lot of stippling. Lot of stippling. Just lightly touch it. I need to let some of that dry and then come back and put another little layer on top. But what I can do is go to the other side. I don't need, I don't need to lose none of this. My asteroid. My asteroid. Now I'm stippling the other side. Now if you get too much on there like that there, just take you a paper towel and just blot. Just blot some of it back off. Oh, and the wire. I was talking about the wire, making the wire meant to go. I'm going to glue the wire, once I get through stippling, I'm going to glue the wire up here where it looks like it has something here to do with this section. I'm going to run one down in there, up to here or over to here. And that's like, you know, some maybe wiring for the lights and the hydroponic section here. You can let that dry just for a second and then come back and blot a little off, or leave it, either way. See how that's dried? A lot of the water's dried out of it, and a lot of it's gone. So I can add another layer up there then. I may just let that dry. Well, I don't know, it looks like a lot. Maybe I'll block some of that off. I give it a old look. Like it's been around for a while and it's weathered some. Like I said, I don't know if things weather up there or not. It may weather more up there than it does down here. Who knows? Does anybody know? Does NASA know? Does anybody know? But any place you've got some glue down here, you could weather it a little bit, or where it joins. Like I said, you get a little too much, take some of it off. Okay, I probably need to let that dry for a little bit and then come back. Okay, a little catch you up to speed here. I put my first coat of white on the little guys here. Looks like I missed a spot there. And I'm going to need to put a second coat, but then being plastic, it's going to take a little while for them to dry. The asteroid's looking pretty good, I think. I haven't painted it yet. It needs to dry first. But I also went on and added the wires up here. I glued them with this glue here. It's craft glue. And I just wiped some glue on the back of this here. Laid it on the table and wiped some glue on the back. Stuck it up there. Boom, there it is. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. I could add some other stuff, some tubing. Find something that looks like some small miniature tubing. It could be air tubing, water tubing, or anything. Hey, look there, I found some pipes, tubing, and guess what they are? Yeah, I'm not going to tell you where I got them from. Yeah, that's right, Dollar Tree. And then I use this gummy stuff here to put them up there, and you already know where it comes from if you watch the other videos. But right now, I have force dried my little astronauts here with the hair dryer, and I just put the second coat on there of white. And I'm working on the asteroid now. I'm using this brown type paint here. It's light brown, it's airbrush paint, but I'm using it for actually brush painting. Now this is just the base coat. Now this part down here is going to have to be gray. That's part of the ship, where it jammed into the ship. Getting it off screen again. Sorry about that. Back this up a little bit. Now we both can see. We both can see. I think. Yeah. That's browned out pretty good. So they're drying. This is drying. And Yeah, let me let some of that dry and get back with you. Got to catch up every once in a while. Let me show you this. This is something I made. It's a coffee jar, as you can see. And I use it to clean my brush. But the unique thing about this one is it has a kitchen strainer on the bottom. See there? That way you can take your brush and jab it in there and kind of clean it up. Okay, this is where I'm at. I have painted the asteroid. Where's the asteroid? Here's the asteroid. I put some extra black right around the edge here. Give it that burnt, charred look. And painted this gray to kind of match the ship a little bit. Painted this brown, as you've seen earlier, and added some black stippling on it. And I got a second coat on the little guys. I think they're ready. But then I found this here too. This is some of that stuff like what's on the side. And I kind of put some black around it and gave it that charred look. Two of them. All this has got to come together. But then, this glitter stuff, I hate to even tell you where it come from, Dollar Tree. I'm going to put some glitter stuff on here, and I'm going to use the glue to help, and this glue here dries clear. This glue dries clear. I'm thinking this would be my best option. Let's try just put a little bit on there, not much. And get it out of the bottle. It's going to be white looking. I'm not going to put a lot because I'm not sure if this is going to work. I've never done this. Let me put 3 spots. 3 spots. Now I got to push all this here back. And cut a little hole, torn a little spot right there. Just see if I can not make a mess, but ooh, I'm getting it everywhere. Kind of pat it down with your finger. Okay. Okay, that's different. And in a little while, I'm going to try to attempt to glue all of this under there. And I'll get you back when we do that. Okay, I got carried away. I really wasn't sure. I hot glued these little pieces on there. And also I took the hair dryer and dried them. I put some black around the edge, kind of give it that charred look. As I told you earlier, now I done hot glued him in the middle there. He's there. Now I need to glue these little guys here in there like they're working on it. Might as well have two of them working on it, huh? There they are. They'll stick there. Guy here, I got a feeling he's gonna need some more attention. Trying to be careful with the hot glue and not make a mess, too big of a blob. And I'll run an LED over here. They should be out there in the box now, actually. And if I need to, I can touch up a little of the white. That's pretty much it for that. There you are. Working on the ship. You need to finish drying. Alright guys, tell them where you seen it at. If you like it, like it. And if you want to stay in touch, subscribe. We'll stay in touch. I'll even go check out your channel. Talk to you later. Bye.